Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am here with JT. Say hi, JT.
What's up?
JT is a member of the Discord. He's also one of my Fireground support guys that we have on here. Uh, Today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. Something crashed. I just heard it crash. I just heard it crash.
Leave it
So
in. Leave it in the video.
I am. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be going over truck specific tools. So it is an option in the game, and I will show you on the screen real quick. All you do is you go to your pause menu, you go to host options, and over on the right hand side, you can scroll down to truck specific tools. You can turn it off or on. We have it on right now, uh, just, specifically for this video. So other than going over what the tools are on each of the engines, we have all four engines sitting here. That's the engine 1 model. That's the engine 2 model. Yes, I know it says 4. That's because it came out of station 4, but in the game, that is the engine 2 model. Then you have the engine 3 model.
Which is invisible for me. I don't
Uh-oh.
even see it. Just like the squad.
Okay. You still can't see the squad?
No, I can see the squad. I can't see. I didn't even know there was an engine here. What station's it out of?
Station 1. And then we have this wannabe fire truck, which
Oh
is the engine
God.
4 model. So,
Uh,
what'd you do? Did you go bye-bye?
I'm under the map, upside down,
Okay,
in the
so
truck.
you want to despawn it and respawn it? This is
Uh,
going to be a fantastic video. I can see it
I wish you
already.
could see my screen. Here, remove. Go there.
Oh, nope, you're in the engine 1. There you go.
Well, I had to come out from the underneath of the map.
Ah, I got you. And
Oh
there he
boy.
went.
It's all the way back at Station 1.
Yep. Well, it's not that far. Just go hill hopping. You know,
Yeah, if I remember how to get there.
come out of the station, bust the left, and come on down around. I think it is. Something like that. I don't know. I got over 500 something hours in this game, like almost 600 hours in the game, and I still get lost on this map. I
Yeah,
don't know why. I can't. I don't
I
know why
can't.
I get so lost. I'll tell you while JT is coming back with the Engine 3 model, because we're going to go over the different hoses. So I am actually will touch on what each truck, what each engine carries in the game under the truck specific tools. So you have your axe. Your forcible entry tool is now what it's called.
It's really a Halligan.
Yeah, it's really a Halligan. The pressure booster, that's your washdown tent. Ground monitor, hose bundle, object placer, 24-foot extension ladder, 14-foot ladder, rescue spreaders, and this is important to remember. This carries the rescue spreaders only. Fire extinguisher, scene lights.
Say that
That's it.
again?
What? Rescue spreaders?
It only has spreaders?
Yes, it's truck specific tools.
Alright then.
Yep. So that is it. So if you are running the truck specific tools and you are running an engine, any of these engines, that's the only equipment you will have on the truck. That's it. So it can make the game interesting, and it can also, let's just be honest, it can also kind of make it frustrating in a way. But if you are a serious role player, this would work out to your benefit. All right, you
I
ready
mean,
to
it
do
is nice that you have to actually run
a
certain
rescue
types
truck?
of apparatus. Yeah, you have to run Like, if you get a wreck, you have to run a rescue truck.
Yeah. And while
You can't run your engine as a rescue.
Correct. And while we are on the topic of all the tools, the squad over here,
The squad, I would hope, has full extrication equipment.
it does.
It should.
So
I was gonna say, isn't that the whole point of it being a squad?
yes. So the squad carries all the equipment we have laid out over there. Plus, it also carries your hydraulic ram, rescue struts, step cribbing, cutters. It has your also the rescue spreaders. And I also believe it does have the broom and the absorbent for your fuel spills. Um, so your squad can act as a rescue engine. It's a rescue truck / engine. And we'll go over the hoses on this one too. Also, something else I want to point out is if you go under gear, on the engines, also, the engines carry everything that you see listed on the screen here. So it's got your air packs, your rescue bag, entry bag, medical bag, chainsaw, rotary saw, your hazardous gear, your washdown tent, which you saw, and then you can change your uniform and look like a stud like I do. See? I think so. Anyways. So that's the squad.
Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean. Hey, dude, I'm rocking the bunker pants and the white shirt.
Why are
I
the
like
bunker
that.
pants navy blue?
I don't know. They look black on mine, but
No, it's full navy blue.
is it? They kind of look black
It's
on
like
mine.
it's like a class B, like
What?
duty uniform.
Huh. The only thing, I can't really see the front, but I can see my butt.
Well,
Huh.
we're in the same thing. You can see the front.
Yeah. All right. So we will do engine one. So JT is going to go around and pull all of the large intake hoses off of the engine one. And we'll start with the driver's side intake at the pump panel.
Yep. So on your driver's side, you have a single driver intake, and then off the rear, you have another intake, or it's called supply line. It's same thing. Supply line and intake are literally the same thing. Your passenger intake, just a single intake again, and then you have your front intake. So every single side of this truck has a single intake.
Which is
So
absolutely awesome.
you could literally position this engine however you need it to at a scene, and you can have an intake off of whatever side you need.
So I was putting some pictures in our Discord, and you guys that are watching, you're more than welcome to join the Discord. The link will be in the description below. But I was putting some pictures in the Discord. I had this engine with 4 dump tanks, a pressure boosted hydrant. I was pushing 2,000 easily. I had water for days with 4 dump tanks sitting there completely filled. You got to check out the pics, JT. They're in other games chats. Um,
Yeah, I actually haven't seen them.
yeah, they're actually, yeah. I mean, all weekend I've been messing around with it. So just we're coming up with different things for Firehouse Talks. So I'm trying to do some different uh game style play, I guess you could say. So those are, if I can talk, those are your intakes. So like JT was saying, you can hit it from each side of the truck, which is really beneficial. You know what, man? I really love the front bumper intakes. I've always been a fan of front bumper intakes, personally.
I've actually never experienced a truck that has a front bumper intake. It's always been like hand lines off the front, like a booster line or a
Really?
garbage line or whatever you want to call it.
Trash line? Yeah, the bumper lines.
Trash line.
I love bumper lines, man. I just think bumper lines, they are so, you could use them in so many different situations, especially like when you nose into a fire or something.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now we will go through the large discharges. It's going to look exactly the same, but the hose is going
Yeah,
to look the same.
all the hoses are exactly the same color. But this side has no large discharges. I believe the only large discharges off of this truck are on the passenger side, and you have 2 of them. So you have discharge 5, which is on the left side of your intake. And then you have discharge 6 off the right side of your intake.
And that's it.
Yep.
Yep. I thought we had one on the... I seriously thought we had one on the...
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
No, large discharges, it's only those 2 on this truck.
All right, cool. So, as you guys could tell, they do look the same, but a little trick you can, I don't know if you want to call it a tip or trick or whatever. If it's got a collar on it, on the coupling, then it's going to be a discharge. That's one way you can tell. And now we'll do
those colors as well are also labeled on the pump panel itself. So if you pull a line, especially like a hand line, if you pull a line and tell your pumper operator to charge the red line, then he knows he took discharge 1.
Right. And I cannot go in first person view in that uniform for some reason. So, as you can see, I'm partially colorblind. So I think that's pink, the first one is. And then it looks blue and green, I think it is. And then yellow.
Yeah, so it's red and blue.
Okay. So, yeah. Don't mind my color blindness. Then we'll do the small hand lines.
Yep, and this has quite a few of them.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I jumped in the back seat. Yes, again, off your driver's side, you got discharge 1 and discharge 2, which are both hand lines. And then off the back, you've got discharge 3 and discharge 4. So that's 4 hand lines already. I don't think there's any off of this side. There's not. So all you have off of this side is your large diameter hose.
Yep.
And then off the front, all you have is the intake. So you can pull your 2 hand lines off the driver's side and pull 2 hand lines off the rear. And you have 4 hand lines off this truck.
So, I mean, this truck can get a lot of usage out of it. I mean, 4 intakes, 2 large discharges, and 4 attack lines, plus a deck gun. The deck gun right up there.
Yeah, which we haven't even put out yet.
Yeah, which, I mean, this truck, and I think the max throttle's at 400 on this. So, I mean, you could push a lot of water with this. This could take a lot of water in and push out a lot of water, too. All right, well, we'll leave the hose out, let the rookies clean it up, and then we'll go to the Engine 2 model.
All right, well, we're going to start with the intakes again. I actually don't know this truck as well as I know Engine 1. Engine 1's my favorite. But,
yeah, I'm starting to lean towards Engine 1. I used to run Engine 3 constantly.
Yeah, I mean, I like Engine 3 too because it's your New York style engine, but Engine 1 is just too useful.
Yeah, I'm starting to dig Engine 1.
Anyway, Engine 2 here. Go ahead.
I would love Engine 2 if it had the hose on it that it needed. And you'll see what I'm talking about when you start pulling it.
So Engine 2 here, again, has the same intake setup as Engine 1. You have your intake off the left. You have your intake off the rear. You have your passenger intake. And then this also has a front intake. So yeah, this has the exact same intake setup as Engine 1.
Yep.
And then LDH. Is it the same as Engine 1? It's just off the passenger?
Wait for it.
I only have one LDH off the passenger.
Yep. And that, to me, is what runs this truck. I love the truck. I love the style of the truck, but it only has one large discharge. That's it. Just one.
Yeah. And then hand lines, you got. Oh, it only has one hand line off the driver's side, too.
Yep.
So you have one off the driver's side. You have two off the rear. And then you have one off the passenger side. So, I mean, it's got the same amount of hand lines. It's just, it's a
Is there
little bit
one
of a
on the?
different layout.
Is there one on the
Oh, there's
front
also,
bumper?
yeah, there's one off the front. Yeah.
Is there? There is.
Yeah, there is.
All right.
So
So it's
actually, you
got
have 1, 2, 3. You have 5 hand lines on this truck.
right. So you got
So
5 hand lines.
you
Yep.
gave up an LDH for a hand line.
Yep. Which to me, I wouldn't mind having the LDH because I mean, what if you
I mean, if
got
you're
two
running,
hand lines,
if
in
you're
operation, and you need 2 deck guns going?
yeah, if you're running 5 hand lines off of one truck, you got an issue.
Yeah. If you're exactly, you're going to be needing ground monitors and stuff like that. Exactly. All right. So that's the engine 2 model. Now here's the engine 3 model.
I actually don't really know this one at all. So driver
Oh, you
intake.
don't?
No, I don't. I barely run it. Driver intake. You have your rear supply line intake. No passenger intake. And you have a front intake. Let me actually move these back a little bit.
Oh, okay. Oh, got it. Oh, you got 2 lines in your
I
hand.
have both. Alright. Now I'm stuck with this one.
Oh, well, that's just fantastic.
Alright.
You want to try to spawn somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh, you took the line away.
It's fun. Yeah, just drop it over here so it's out of the way. Or over
There
there.
we go.
I should probably turn this off so you can
Yeah.
hear.
Will it let you in? It won't let you in now, will it?
Nope. Broke the game.
It's all right. Whoa. All right, so we got the front intake.
Engine. Yeah,
Yeah.
so engine 3 only has 3 intakes on it. You lose a passenger intake, essentially.
Yep. Okay. Any discharges on this side? Large discharges.
No LDH off the driver.
None off the
No
rear, I don't
LDH off
think.
the rear.
Should have 2 off the side.
Yeah, so you have 2 LDH off the passenger. So there you go, discharge 5 and 6.
All right. So
And
just to
none off the front.
recap, it's got 3 intakes: bumper, driver's side, rear. That's it. Just 3 intakes. And then just 2 discharges, large discharges on the side. Now we'll go over the hand lines.
So you have 2 hand lines off the driver. You have, I believe there's another, yeah, hand line off the back. No hand lines on the passenger side, and then there's a hand line off the
Front bumper. So we got
so
1,
what's that?
2, 3, 4, 5.
4.
4. My bad.
4.
Yep. 4. All right. Still, I'm thinking engine 1.
It's the most versatile. It's got the most.
Yeah. Discharges. Because, I mean, you could set that truck up. You could supply 2 ladder trucks, if need be.
Mhm.
Or it's just, I don't know. You could have
I also think it looks the
sources.
best.
Yeah, it
I like
does.
the flat cabs.
Yeah, I do too. Me too. But, I mean, you got 4 different ways to get water to the truck, and you could supply. I mean, I don't know. It's all opinions. That's all it is. It's just all opinions. And then we'll go to the little Tonka toy wannabe fire truck right here. And I
I don't think
think
I've ever even spawned this thing in.
this is the first time I have.
How do you even get to the? Where's the pump panel at?
It's in the
Oh,
back.
it's off the back.
So
So, should I start here?
yeah, there's
That's
nothing.
all that's on this truck?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, hold on. I want to see what equipment they have on here. The same as, yeah, the exact same as the American engines.
So, off your pump panel off the rear, you have one supply line. You have one LDH. And you have 3 hand lines. So severely underclassed compared to the actual fire apparatus that's over here.
Yes. So, which tells me
They don't
only
fight no
once
fire over across the pond.
they do not. If you only got one line going in, one line going out, and 3 hand lines, I mean, is that why crap's burning down? I don't, I don't know. We love you guys. We're just, busting your
they
chops. No disrespect. We love you.
they subscribe to the Hefty
Yeah.
Facebook page. That's what it is.
So we're just joshing you. I mean, you guys bust our chops about our American engines. So we got to do it to you too. But we love you. We still respect you. We're brothers all around the world. So it's all that matters. Then we'll do the squad and we'll call it a day. So, like we said earlier, the squad is a rescue engine, rescue pumper, whatever you want. That's what I used to ride in all the time when I ran with my first department. And for
so
those
the way that I understand a squad is you take an engine, you put medics on it, and then also give them extrication equipment. And that's pretty much it.
that's normally a department policy, but what makes it a squad, honestly, what makes it a squad is the equipment that you have on it and how much what your GPM is for your pump.
Yeah, see, we don't run squads around that in New Jersey, so which it's actually getting ready to change. So I'm gonna find out real quick.
We're gonna find out real quick. All right, so we got
I think
one
actually,
intake.
I believe my first new engine out of my department actually classifies as a squad. Minus, we don't have medics at my department. New Jersey has a weird thing where medics are their whole like separate entity, and yeah. But anyway, one intake off your driver's side.
Okay.
You have your rear supply line intake.
Okay.
No intake off the passenger. No, you do have a front intake off this. All right.
Yeah, man. Love the front bumpers.
So it's equal to what?
3, isn't it?
3? Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the max throttle on this is what kills this truck, I think. Now, my son, he loves this truck. Like, he will run this truck all day long. He's starting to get pretty good at the game too.
Yeah, that's good. So you have no LDH off the driver. No LDH off the rear. You have one LDH off the passenger.
Yep. So it's kind of like
And that's it.
Starting to look like engine 2, isn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Engine 2 has 4 intakes.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does. Yep. Wait a minute, does it?
Yeah, it has 4 intakes.
Oh, that's right. 4 intakes, 1 discharge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you drop a LDH. It's like if you take engine 1 with all of its setup and then move it to engine 2, you drop a LDH and pick up a handle.
Yep.
And then this one, you still lose your your LDH, but then you also lose an intake.
Gotcha. And then how many hand lines we got?
You got one hand line off the driver. You have two hand lines off the rear.
I hope there's one on the front bumper.
I think there is.
I think so.
I don't think there's any off of this side.
No.
No, so all you have off the passenger is just this LDH intake. Or discharge, I'm sorry.
But truck
Nope.
specific tools, if you run the trucks the way it's designed in the game, you don't need extra LDH discharges on here. There is not one off the front bumper.
Nope.
Oh.
It's
So
squad
it's just,
though. It's not a full engine.
yeah.
It's like a half breed.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey dude, I love squads though. It is a good truck though.
I don't know.
I mean,
I'm an engine guy through and through.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Even though my current engine at my IRL department classifies as a squad, it's a true engine.
yeah.
It just happens to have all the equipment that it needs to also classify as a squad.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Well, that was a lot of equipment and a lot of hose to go over. Well, guys, you let us think. You tell us what truck you would like to run. List them in the comments below. Me and JT will be watching for that. And
I will most definitely argue with you.
yeah. So, and like we were saying, you're more than welcome to join the Discord. The link is in the description below on that. You can also support a Heroes Mayday. You can visit our store. We got a Heroes Mayday merchandise there. We got T-shirts, coffee mugs, flags. What else we got, JT? Backpack.
I think there's a backpack. There's like a pillow on there.
All kinds of stuff. It's shop at heroesmayday.com. All proceeds go to the startup for the nonprofit organization to help all first responders for peer counseling, line of duty deaths for the families, assistance with them, and on duty injuries. So we are gearing up and trying to hit that pretty hard. Any love and support you guys could show us is greatly appreciated. With that, I think it's time for me and JT to bounce.
Yep. Bounce.
Yep. Bouncy bounce.
How did I? Oh, okay.
So until then, we'll see you on the next one.
Peace.